All right, guys, welcome back. Today, this is A-Way to Shed, and we got Aliennature.
What it is, what it ain't, it's nature back in your face, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. What type of person were you growing up?
Oh man, Aliennature. I'm an only child. I definitely grew up isolated. I definitely grew up to myself, but I feel like that really taught me a lot of self-realization when I was a kid, and I was forced to find out who I was before a lot of people did, and I felt like I just followed that. I just knew there was an intuition in that, and I had to follow it. So I feel like I was definitely social though. I was born extroverted. I was always wanted to be somewhere. I always wanted to be in somebody's conversation. I was nosy. I was just trying to learn. You know what I mean? Parents used to talk about mortgage and taxes. Any kid be like, what? But I'm like, man, how you do that? So I was interested in everything, and I was definitely educated kid. I definitely wanted to find the next thing to learn. I was always trying to learn something, but I was horrible in school. So let's say something about school.
Where are you originally from?
Fort Wayne, Indiana. Born and raised in that thing, man. We've been all around the country, and yet we keep coming back, dog. Home is where the heart is, for real. Like, we've been in some of my dream cities, and I don't know, man. I just be wanting to come back. I fuck with this city for real, dog.
Speaking of dream cities, what were you doing in there? And then was it for shows?
Yeah, man. We was on tour going around the country. I think it was like 35 shows in 40 days. So waking up in a different city every night. I know it sounds wild, but like it's more wild than you could think about. Cause half the time I didn't even know what side of the nation we was on, whether we was north, south, east, west. I didn't know where we was at. Just kind of woke up, and then one day I woke up, I was in LA. One day I woke up, I was in Santa Monica, and I'm like, these are the places that I used to be on Google Maps as a kid, walking down Rodeo Drive virtually and shit. Like, damn, bro, one day I'm gonna be there. Just nonchalantly, you kind of wake up there one day and you be like, damn, it happens so fast, dog. You definitely could be a overnight celebrity in 10 years.
So let's say someone's up and coming and they hear that 35 and 40 days. Can you tell them how you got to that spot?
Man, honestly, just keep doing what you're doing. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's gonna differentiate between somebody who tried to get it and somebody who got it, is they just kept going. No matter the outcome, win, lose, you gotta take the credit, dog. Cause I actually got put onto the tour by my homie Taylor Zank, which is now the head of the label right now. And I don't know, as a kid, you know, that was always just the dude in the fort. Like, he was just popping into music. And I'm like, bro, how are you doing all these crazy shows? He's crowd surfing. And I'm like, bro, this nigga famous. And, you know, I just kept doing what I did, you know, just trying to seek guidance, what you got to do this. And then ask enough questions, do enough shit. Finally, you start getting phone calls. And they're like, yo, we want you here. And the most important part is be there. Because you never know what opportunity may lead to what. And I was just always present. No matter if I knew I didn't want to do it, I was present, because I'm going to take something away from it. So really just being present is how I got here. Grind and just keep doing what I do and be present at every opportunity you can, because you never know which one going to change your whole life, dog.
Hell yeah. How old are you?
I'm 26. Yeah, I'll be 27 fucking in September. Virgo gang. But yeah, I'll be 27 in September. I keep a white lighter on me just in case, you know what I mean? If you're going to die a legend.
Okay. So how long before you got that call? How long were you making music?
I was rapping. I made my first song. I think I put it on YouTube when I was like 13. So I'm 26 now, so half my life for real. But yeah, I put my first song on YouTube when I was 13 over the We Taking Over beat with Wayne, with Akon and them.
Okay.
I still remember that shit, man. It was the first couple, Lil Resonate, man, rapping is the game, and I'm walking like a pimp with a limp and a cane. Other rappers tame because they bark and bite. I make 1,000 by the day, in a mill by the night. I ain't even have a job. I was lying, but like I felt it, you know what I mean? I just knew. I'm like, yo, I like this feeling. And I heard it back, and I'm like, wow, this don't even feel real. And like, you know, 1,000 shitty songs later, like, we're here. You know, no matter how much, because I still listen back to some of the stuff that, you know, that I used to listen to and be like, this is the one. And then, you know, I listen back to it now and it's cringe, but like, I'm glad that I felt that way about it, because if I didn't, I probably would have gave up. I would have quit, but you know, just keep going, dog. Stay persistent. Always get better. You never know what year is gonna change. You can go from making 20,000 a year to 200,000 a year in a year. So keep at it, dog.
Yeah. And I know you said that first song you did was over the Akon beat. What got you into music?
Man, I'm really listening to like Lil Wayne and all that, you know what I mean? We was really on that, but all the homies rap, you know what I mean? And all the homies that was rapping, it was kind of them niggas, you know? They had money, they had jewelry and shit, they had bitches, so I'm like, damn, I guess I gotta rap. But no, my homie from way back in the day and shit, his name was Mark and shit, he used to be rapping a lot. He used to freestyle all the time, and I'm like, damn, that shit kind of dope. So, you know, we started picking up on it, and then as shitty as it was then, as I can say now, I thought it was the greatest back then, but as shitty as it was that I can say now, people were still in tune. People were buying CDs, you know what I mean? I was making them off my grandma's computer and shit. Like, people were tapped in. So I'm like, bro, this may be able to work. And then, you know, I just kind of put my all into it. Even when I didn't know what I was putting my all into, I just knew I wanted to do it.
Yeah. So, well, growing up, let's say if you weren't making music, what were you doing?
Growing up, not making music, I don't know, doing hood rat shit with my friends, probably. If I'm being honest, if I ain't have music, really, I don't know where I'll be, because music was a vehicle to go so much places. So I feel like without music, I wouldn't be placed in a lot of the rooms or a lot of the situations that I was placed in. And a lot of the things that do branch off of that is because I was in those places and I seen those things and it intrigued me. But I feel like if I ain't doing music, I don't know. I'd probably honestly still be working at Craft Line. There's a factory over there by the airport. Still be in that motherfucker for my 13th year or whatever the fuck. Ready to, you know, trying to make 16, 17 an hour. So, you know, I'd probably just be a brick in the wall, really. Music was a vehicle for so much. And I feel like finding it so young really just changed the trajectory of everything. But I don't know. As far as if I was young and I didn't have music, dog, I'd probably still be shooting dice for Monopoly money or some shit, you know? I'd either be doing hood rat shit or I'd be working at a factory.
I feel that. Now today, when you're not making music, what are you doing in your spare time?
Oh man, we got multiple businesses around. We got a clothing business, as you see, Aliennature Supply Company. We're also a B2C company, so you know what I'm saying? We establish other brands and businesses with merchandise and all of that. We also do consultations and all that if you want to learn finances, if you really want to get down and, you know, learn how to really take off as a brand, we help with that. And from the website, the graphic designs, making logos, making websites, like we got a lot of different avenues now. And I learned them all making music. I'm like, well, I'm an artist, I need a website. Well, I got a website, I need something to sell. And like everything just kind of connects together and now you got LLCs. So yeah, I'd be definitely running the businesses now. It's crazy with the music could do the difference in the stories. But yeah, definitely running businesses for sure.
Okay. Running business, does it change your perspective of working from when you were younger?
Yeah, I thought that was the only way. I thought, you know, you just had to work. Everybody around me worked. My grandpa had a job. My mom had a job. Everybody worked. You know what I mean? Go to school, get a good job. You know what I mean? Work till you die. And I'm like, it never set right with me. But like, I'm like, okay. I kind of fell into the rat race. And I'm like, yeah, this is what it is. Some people I want to make 20 an hour. That was my mind state. And, you know, we was really just trying to sell my life for a base pay. I'm like, damn, well, 8 hours is enough. Can I work 12? I want the overtime. I want $30 an hour instead of 20. And then, you know, you forget how much time cost. Them